I put on job fairs for, 10 years. So to me, it was always a date, a time, and a location. If I can drive the candidates in at a date, time, and location, that the recruiters are going to be there, I want them to connect. But you're doing it for 3 weeks because of some of the features that are on there, and you touched on it a little bit. But can you go a little bit more detailed on why you want it 3 weeks, what you want those candidates to do, so that people can really understand it's not a 3-week job fair, but it's preparing them for the job fair. Am I correct?
Absolutely. So yes, we took this undertaking on. I will say my team thinks I'm losing my mind, but again, I come from events, so this is the natural progression of how my mind works. So I'm gonna try it. I'll let you all know how it goes. But no, the first week is strictly workshops. So typically, when you go to an in-person job fair, you've got this other room that you host workshops or resumes or printing, whatever it might be, that helps the job seekers be prepared for the event. Well, we're just moving that up a couple of weeks, and we're hosting that through the platform. And so we wanted to, be able to coach these job seekers on what they need, explain the resources available to them, which the resources in our area, we'll use those as a way to make one candidate outshine another if there's funding available to give back to the employer. And so we're very strategic about how we work with those workshops and things. And then one of the workshops that we have been hosting is an expungement. So if someone has a DUI or it's on their record, we have this seminar that they can then sign up for that helps them to get rid of those things. And so it's really, it's so focused on making them the best candidate that they can be. So when they come back a week later to the virtual job fair, they are ready with their resumes, whether they're custom or whatever. The job fair platform has been open for a week, so they can go in and look at those employers' offerings and really truly customize that resume for the job that they want. And then the employers, on the other hand, can, see their profile, look at the candidate, see, start, rating them, which is one of my favorite features for the employers, is put that star, put that note when you have a good conversation so that you can look back on that in the report section. And then of course that final week is going to be our in-person, but we're utilizing the platform because we want to make sure we use those QR codes on every single table, because our mom and pop businesses specifically, they don't have a careers page. So by hosting them on the platform, people can apply for their job with a resume in the platform. And so it was very strategic. We could have probably done the hybrid in one date. But again, trying to help people move throughout the platform as easily as possible and giving them the most opportunity, we opted to spread it out over the 3 weeks. And of course, the employers are stoked that's such a California word. They're excited to be able to have these calendar appointments, set up these one-on-ones with the job seekers, and utilize that feedback came from our employers asking for more time on the platform. I will say it's about asking your employers what they need and really creating an event that meets those needs more than it is, yes, we're doing it right, we're doing the only way you should do it. Like, it's really knowing your community, knowing what works best for them, and this is what works best for our community.
What you just said right there, Sarah, makes so much sense. It's not about what you like. I mean, I'm changing the words a little bit, but it's not about what you like and what you think. You went to your employers and asked your employers, what do they like? What do they want, right? How are you going to service them, right? And that whole thing that you talked about, is everybody that's listening is, think about that. If you're not going to your employer and saying, how can I help you, right? What can we do, right? And that's where, like, you see a lot of the things within the Premier Virtual Platform comes because of questions like that. Right? When we did focus groups and organizations were on, right, our clients were on and said, here's what we want to see. It's because of the feedback they got from their organizations. So that's how we can always continue to enhance our platform so that you can service your clients even